Hello everybody, so I'll be doing the last chapter, which is chapter 6 for HTMX. Yasmin, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, Martha, I can hear you perfectly.
So for chapter 6, what chapter 6 does, it demonstrates how to build an editable user profile using HTMX. So the interface will allow us to view a profile, click on the edit button, update the information, save the changes, and see the updated profile is instantly. So all the updates will happen without us having to reload the page. So in this example or in this chapter, we are being introduced to the group style interaction using HTMX. So the example application, so the first page will the page will display a profile card with the name, the bio, and the edit button. So in our HTMX, we add the important attribute. So we have our okay, we have our div class, which is the card, and then we have our HX target, which is this, and then we have our HX sub, which is the outer HTML. Okay, there we go. This is class card HTMX, this, and then HX sub outer HTML. So the H target, this means that the response will update the card itself, and then the HX sub outer HTML means that the entire card will be replaced by the response, and this allows the profile to be replaced with an edit form. And then we have our edit button. So our button is here. So when the edit button triggers the request, which is the button, this is the button HX get user edit, click to edit. So the HTMX sends a get request to /user/1/edit, and then the server returns an HTML edit form, and then HTMX will replace the profile card with that form. And then we have in our JavaScript, we have our app get user ID edit, request send. So we have our form hx put, we have our hx put, hx target, and then we have our hx stop. So this form contains the name input, the bio text area, and then the save button. So the fields are pre-filled with current values. So we have our name Greg. Okay, there we go. We have our name, which is Greg. We have our bio, which is follower of Christ. Have the author of best-selling textbooks and creative coding courses. Okay, yes. And then we have our hx put user/1. When we click save changes, the form will send that, and then the send put a request to update the profile, and then we and then we have our we have our app. Okay, we have our app dot um, put user ID, request response, constant name, and bio. So this is the backend route that we have. So the server will receive updated data, and normally it would update the database, and then it will send back updated HTML profile card. So we will have the new name, the updated bio as well, and then the HTMX will replace the form with the updated card. And then we have a cancel button that allows users to exit editing. Excuse me. So the cancel button will reload the original profile layout. And so the flow is we have our profile card, and we're going to click edit form will appear, we update the information, we click save, and then the updated profile card will appear. So we get so we have our hx get for loading forms, hx put for updating data, replacing full UI sections dynamically, and then editing content inline, and then we'll also create dynamic group interfaces. So we can use this for user profile editing, CMS dashboards, admin panels, inline content editing, settings pages, and for account management systems. Yasmin, I hope everything was clear on your side. Thank you for listening and navigating for me.
It was very clear, Martha. Thank you.
Not a problem. Thank you.